With the All-Star break still going, he has a few centers. I look to sell and trade this week. The first center, Naz Reid of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Naz Reid qualifies as power forward and center and one of the best six men in the league once again this season after winning the award last season. On the year, 14.5 a game, 5.6 boards, 2 assists, 2.2 threes, and 48% from the field. But the last couple weeks, 21.3 points a game, 9.6 boards, 4 assists, 1.4 blocks, 3 threes, and 48% from the field. So Naz Reid, the last 3 games especially, he's gone out there, he's putting up huge numbers. But Julius Randle, he's been out for a few weeks as well, and he should be back in the next 2 or 3 weeks, is Randle. So right now, well, Naz Reid, he's putting up big numbers the last few weeks here. He's a so-high center. I'm not saying dump him for anything, but like I said, I think he's at peak value as Naz Reid. Last season, he averaged 13.5. This year, 14.5. But over the last month, 18 points a game with Randle out. Over the last few weeks and over the last couple weeks, 21.3 points a game. February 10th at Cleveland, 10 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, 2 blocks, a 3, 33% from the field. February 12th versus the Bucks, 22 points, 13 boards, 2 assists, a block, a 3, 41% from the field. And February 13th versus the Thunder, 27 points, 14 boards, 7 assists, a block, 3 threes, 61% from the field. So like I said, Naz Reid, he's going out there. He's playing great basketball, no doubt about it, for this Timberwolf team. But like I said, he's on a hot streak. And also when Randle returns to the lineup, the minutes are going to drop a little bit and the shot attempts are going to drop. So I would sell Reid off this week. The next center, Anthony Davis of the Dallas Mavericks. Anthony Davis, we know he's going to be out a while with the abductor injury, but it looks like he's going to avoid surgery, is Anthony Davis, and hopes it heals in 3 or 4 weeks, best case scenario. But obviously, this is the stretch run in the fantasy basketball season, and if you're a team that owns Anthony Davis, you're not in the playoffs, or you're holding on to a 5th or 6th seed before the playoffs, I would sell off Anthony Davis. Like I said, if he's out another 3-4 weeks and then he has to get back into game shape and most likely on a minutes restriction, he's not going to bring much for owners. I know he's had a great year, 25.7 a game, 12 boards, 3.4 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.2 blocks, and 52% from the field. It's been a great year, no doubt about it, for Anthony Davis. In his Mav debut, cut short in that third quarter, he was having a game, 26 points, 16 boards, 7 assists, 3 blocks, 2 threes, 55%. But like I said, now with the abductor injury, and he's going to miss a lot of time here, is Anthony Davis. I believe at least 3 or 4 weeks. That's going to take you to the tail end of the fantasy basketball season. And then, like I said, he most likely will be on a minutes restriction. So he's a sell this week. In the third and final center, I look to sell and trades Joel Embiid of the Philadelphia 76ers. I think Embiid's been on this list just about weekly for fantasy basketball, and I think it's coming close to a time where this Sixer team might shut down Embiid for the rest of the season. They're 20-33 on the year. Embiid, obviously, he's not playing back-to-backs. He also needs knee surgery, most likely in the offseason. And in their best case, I believe, get a good draft pick this season for Philadelphia. Embiid gets his surgery in a couple weeks, that he's almost 100% or 100% healthy for next season. So on the year for Embiid, when he's played, he's put up numbers. Season, he hasn't even played half the games as Embiid. On the year, 24.9 points a game, 8.5 boards, 4.5 assists, a block, 1.4 threes, and 45% from the field. So Embiid, obviously the points are down from last season in the rebounding, but he's got no lift with the bad knees and the ankle problems. He's Joel Embiid. So Embiid, not going to get back-to-backs from him. He's going to need another knee surgery. And like I said, I think this Sixer team, there's a good possibility if they keep losing into March out of the break, that they shut them down for the year. February 7th at the Pistons, 23 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, a 3, 38% from the field. February 9th at the Bucks, 27 points, 12 boards, 6 assists, a steal, a block, 4 threes, 50% from the field. And February 11th versus Toronto, 27 points, 12 boards, 4 assists, a steal, a block, a 3, 42% from the field. So like I said, when he plays, he puts up numbers, but he hasn't been there playing at all pretty much all season. Like I said, missed more than half the games already this season, and you're not going to get back-to-backs, and obviously not 100% needing surgery in the offseason. So with all those factors, and like I said, the ending of the year could come quicker for Embiid if they shut him down. I would sell him in a deal this week. So that's a few centers I look to sell and trade for the All-Star break of the fantasy basketball season.